Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, I have got a very large haul for you guys. This is curated over the past few months. This is not all in one go. I did not purchase this all in one go. I'm not made of money, but I am a makeup artist, so I do need some things. And yeah, this is just things I've bought, things I've been interested in, things I want to do videos on as well over the past few months. So I just wanted to show you guys what I got so you can see what's going to be coming up in my videos in the future, or little products that you might see thrown in, and just things I was interested in buying, basically. Yeah, that's kind of it. I have a big massive like pile of it all separated by brand because I'm so organised like that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and explain where I got everything. I'll swatch a few things as I go, but I'm gonna try and like fly through because there's a lot of stuff. I may even cut this into 2 videos, so if this is a 2-parter, that's why. If not, I fit it all into 1 video. Who knew? So yeah, if you want to see everything that I've bought recently, then keep on watching. Okay, so we are going to start off with an order that I made a while ago. This is a while ago. It's one that I wanted for a very long time, and I was debating on whether to get it or not, but I decided to get it anyway just because. So this is from Colourpop. So I'm going to show you a few bits that I have purchased. The main thing I purchased was their little neon collection with the pressed glitters that they came out with. I know. I may do a swatch fest with this. I think I might. But I wanted most of the pressed glitters and I wanted all the neons basically. The only thing is the pink is a double up. I do have this one already, which I didn't realise when I ordered it. But I bought it as a bundle because it was cheaper anyway, so I don't really mind too much. And I do wear pink a lot anyway, so. But I basically wanted pressed glitters, mostly. They're all very neon. There, you can kind of see them better. Very neon, very bright, very beautiful. And yeah, I think I will do a swatch fest video at some point in my life of this because it is beautiful. I have swatched it lots. I love it, love it, love it. And then just to go with it, and at the time they were having a sale, it was like 30% off the Super Shock shadows, which I do have a few of, but they also came out with those ones, some brights. So we have got, I'll just tell you now. This one here is Fantasy. It's this beautiful, bright purple. Gorgeous. I have swatched all of these because I have these a little while now. And now I can get rid of the boxes off everything because I like keeping the boxes to show you guys. I got the coral, which is called Kelp Me. Very cute. It's this bright, fiery coral. I have worn this. Gorgeous. And kind of leans on the pink side as well. It's got like a slight pink reflex. Really beautiful. And then the last one is Fizz, which I love. It's my favourite one, as you will probably imagine. This is the bright neon. I've also worn this on my inner corner and it goes on like butter. It's so beautiful. Okay, and then the last thing that I bought is this little set, also because it was 30% off. It's a Super Shock Shadow foursome. It's called Walk the Vine. I'll just quickly go through the colours in this. You get 4 gorgeous, kind of cooler tone browns, which I quite like. They're kind of like more neutral, you know what I mean? So they're not really orange or anything like that. This is like a gorgeous satin bronze sort of shade. This one, make sure they're closed nice and tight because that's how they stop it from drying out. This one here is a more true bronze kind of shade, like a darker kind of bronze. Then we have this even deeper, it's more of a brown with a slight bit more gold in it. Shimmer as well, that last one was a shimmer too. And then the last one is a matte, it's a lovely dark shade. I'm always really interested about the mattes in Super Shock Shadows because this seems like the kind of formula you'd only do a shimmer with because it's that creamy kind of wet almost feel to it, but the mattes work and they're really pretty. This one is called Pretty Lucky and it's a matte chocolate brown. Gorgeous. Yes, so I'm just excited to kind of bust into all the stuff. I've used some things, but I've been kind of restraining myself from using them. I've kept them in all their boxes and I've kept them in the box like I've been keeping all my stuff in, because I just wanted to show you guys first, so you should feel lucky. I also do realise that I know once I film this we'll have to find space for all this. I may have to reorganise all of my drawers, which is awesome. The next thing is something I was very excited about when I seen it come out. Everyone knows me, knows that I was very excited about this. Let me just open the box of this one first. Huda Beauty came out with more Obsessions palettes, which you know me, I love my Obsessions palettes. I love doing my videos on my Obsession palettes, my 2 looks 1 palette. I'll link a few down below if you're interested. And I always say I'm not going to buy any more unless she comes out with something very interesting. And then she came out with a neon collection. I mean like, okay. So she came out with 3. We've got neon green, we've got orange and pink, which I'm going to show you those as well. This is shockingly my least favourite palette of them. I will be doing the 2 looks 1 palette on all of these. I'm in the process of filming them, but you'll see the looks as I go. This is the neon green. That's not very green. That's my main quarrel with this. The performance is good with the shadows, but like, I don't know, it's just not what I think they could have done. Let's just say that. So that is that one. I also bought these before I went on holidays and then didn't touch them until I came back, and I was thinking about them the whole time. The next one is going to be the pink one. This is beautiful. Now this is a neon palette. This, to me, that's the packaging. It's like more that kind of, it kind of reflects a pink. And it's like a pink and purple kind of palette. So you've got bright purples, you've got kind of lavender shades, you've also got your fuchsia neon pinks, some shimmery pinks, you've got 4 shimmers, 5 mattes, which I think is the perfect balance with the palette. Love it. I've swatched it, I haven't even put any of this on my face yet. So I'm very excited to do the looks for that. I have a couple of ideas. And then the last one is probably my favourite, I think. This is the orange palette. I keep calling it the coral palette, but it's not. It's the orange palette. This is the packaging, so it's definitely more orange. And they're plastic packaging as well. The last ones have been cardboard. Oh, is that just not summer in a palette? Like, you've got your corally kind of colours, you've got your pink and purpley kind of shades, you've got your orange, this shimmer. This is the kind of orange. I love these 3 colours here. And then you've got a pop of lime. I mean, just because. You can imagine that being a nice fruity cocktail on your holidays. So, these I'm very excited about. Like I said, the green one, not my favourite, but I still bought it, didn't I? I mean, I do like it, just not my favourite. So, that is those 3. Okay, next up is just a little kind of stock up and then a few extra little bits that I threw in, just because. So this is from MAC. I have stocked up. I already have, coming to the end of one. I opened one just recently and I bought these 2 as backups. I bought them before I went away. I don't know. I use it so much, I go through it so often. So I've bought 2 Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals in the shades Light from Moi, because it is one of my all-time favourite powders. It's just this really nice light coverage, like very, very sheer coverage. It looks like skin still, even though you've set it and it's not too matte and powdery, like it still looks like skin. Wears really well, just really, really beautiful kind of look. Doesn't dry the skin out, still keeps your skin nice and hydrated. It's just really, really beautiful on skin. Mineral base, breathable, all that kind of jazz. So 2 of these. I'm not going to take them out of the boxes, so that way I know if they're my backups. And I know people say stupid buying backups. You don't understand how much I go through this. You really don't understand. I also have like 3 Pro Longwear concealers because I use it like all the time. I use it for everything. The next thing I bought was a backup of my Studio Fix foundation in NC10, but I can't use this for a while because I'm tanned. I'm not really tanned, but like as tanned as I'm probably going to ever be. So I'll have to wait until I get a bit paler, but I do have that, so, and I do love using that. Next thing, I bought 2 brush cleaners because I, again, go through so many of them. Always cleaning my brushes like every single day or every other day because I kind of use multiple brushes. And in these ones here, I've got myself another 221S. It's the synthetic version, which is kind of sad. Yeah, MAC went synthetic with their brushes, but not in a good way. I know you can get very good synthetic brushes and these aren't the best. They work, like, I mean, I can make them work. I have some of their synthetic brushes. It's fine. I love the shape of this brush. It's just like a small little blending brush. But, you know, they could have done better. what can I say? I also got another 170 for doing my foundation. And this one feels different though. It feels flatter, not as round. I don't know why. It feels flatter on top. I don't know. Anyway, I love this for foundation, particularly the Studio Fix Fluid. You don't really get to see me put my foundation on that often. I will eventually show you how I do foundation, and I've got a lot of different foundations that I would do differently, so I might do videos on those in the future. This brush is new for me. This is a 135S. It's synthetic. It's very floppy, very soft. It needs a little wash before I use it because I can see floof coming off it. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking it might be nice for like just brushing on a bit of blusher, brushing on a bit of powder, you know, that kind of stuff. I was thinking about bronzer as well, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to have a play with it. And then the last brush I got is a... Oh, hello message. The last brush I got is a 211. You're probably not even going to be able to see this. It's like a slightly flattened, pointed brush for liner. I see a lot of people using these kind of brushes, and I kind of want to see how I get on with this sort of brush, because I tend to use my 210, which is very pointed. I've used angle brushes as well, but like, I don't know, I like my 210. So this is kind of like a in between. It's a little bit of a fatter 210, but it's still flat, so you'll get a nice point out of it. So we'll see how we go with this. And then just some extra little bits I just wanted to try and see how I got on. I've got the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base All-in-One Primer and Moisturizer. Have I tried this yet? I'm not sure if I have. It's gorgeous. It just seems very expensive when you're taking it out of the box. Maybe that's just because I don't buy expensive. Well, I do buy expensive makeup, but I don't buy like Tom Ford level expensive. Yeah, it's the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's kind of this like yellowy, soft yellowy kind of colour. And come with a lid and everything. It's gorgeous. And it smells like honey and stuff. Honey and other things. But yeah, and it feels really nice. I felt it on my hand. It's quite buttery going on, and then it kind of goes from there. Like it kind of becomes a little bit more tacky, which is good. I would still probably on myself use a moisturizer underneath this, particularly one with an SPF in it, and then pop that on top. So yeah, very excited for this. And then this next one, I do have one of these already, just not in this shade. This is the Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks. This is in the shade Pale Pink. I do have the Fresh Melon, which is a gorgeous peach shade. And obviously it's a cream blush, and this is Pale Pink. It's not very pale though, but I have worn it, and it's this very nice kind of rosy sort of shade, but you can use it on your lips and your cheeks. So yeah, I do like it. Very thin formula as well, which I quite like. It's quite it's not too sticky, but it also doesn't go to just like a matte finish, which I don't like. I do like when I put cream on for it to look a bit glossy on the cheeks, but just not sticky. But that doesn't seem like it's sticky. So yeah, so that's those guys. I'm gonna move on. Okay, moving on to a brand that I love dearly. It's not talked about nearly enough as it should be on YouTube or anywhere. It is kind of where I live and all that. Like in Ireland, it's quite a popular brand, but it's just not spoken about on social media that often. I don't know why, but I love it, and I've always loved it. I've loved it forever and ever. And we are going to move on to Inglot. So Inglot on the Irish website had got a big sale, probably 70% off, I think it was. A lot of their stuff, not everything, but like a good range of stuff, so you could go in and choose in certain colours and everything. And yeah, it was just a big sale, and I ordered it like 2 weeks before my birthday, and then the day of my birthday the package arrived. It was like a happy birthday to me. It was amazing. So I'm gonna fly through a few bits that I got. I did buy a lot of stuff now that I'm looking at it. I was like, it doesn't seem like that many, and then I just kept pulling out more. So yeah, the first thing I put into my basket was the Inglot cream foundation. I don't know if it's because they're discontinued this is put up on the website. I've used it once. I'm going to work with it a little bit more and see what other ways I like to wear it. This is the shade 20. It's just like I'll try to describe it. It's quite pale for me right now. It feels quite cream foundation obviously, but not heavy, you know what I mean? Like it's like a sheer medium coverage but quite creamy texture. I feel like I just have to play around with what I use underneath it and what kind of brush or sponge or whatever I choose to apply with. I think I used a sponge last time. I might use a brush next time. I might use my 170 actually, because I do like how that applies things, and just see how that works for me. The next thing I bought was the AMC Under Eye Corrective Illuminator. This is one of those little clicky pens. You just click it, and this is it's a little bit more yellow based. Still works for my under eyes. It's like perfectly fine. It's not anything like that, but it's just lighter than my skin, particularly now as well. Very light, but I do like how it looks. It does give a nice brightened look to the under eyes, but it's also quite a thin formula, so it's not too heavy. So you could pop it over your own concealer if you want the coverage out of the concealer, but you want the brightness out of this. You could do that, because I don't think my under eyes. I think my under eyes need more than just this. I think they need a little bit of concealer and then pop some of that on top. The next thing I bought, so I bought some of the Freedom System stuff. Their Freedom System stuff is like you buy eyeshadow pans and you build your own palette kind of thing. But they do it in loads, so they do it in like contour, blusher, highlighters, anything and everything you could possibly imagine. Lip products, everything. They have it. They have concealers, everything. So I bought 2 of these blushes. These are the Fusion Blush and Illuminators. I bought 2. I bought a more neutral and a more kind of corally sort of colour. This is 204 and this one is 203. So basically the way these are is you've got this like matte satin on top here, in the bigger side, which gives you the colour. So this is 204. Just kind of layer that up for you there. 204. And then you've got this kind of highlighty, still has a bit of colour in it now, kind of side here. But you can swirl it together, you can do one or the other. I kind of do the blush first and then layer over top of my whole cheek the other one, so I get the pigment of the blush and then the glow of the other one. I have used these a few times, they're lovely. This one here I haven't actually used yet on my skin, but I've swatched it a few times. It's a bit more kind of probably what I'd wear now because of the colour that I am now. It's just a little bit brighter. And they're buildable, they're quite nice. And then the shimmer of this has a bit more of a peachy tone to it. So very, very pretty. I like it. And then I did buy some of their eyeshadows because, as you probably would imagine, I have a large eyeshadow collection from them, and I'm just keeping on building it from whatever. I hadn't bought any in so long either, so I was like, this would be fun. This is the shade 35. It's like a white with a shimmer. Is it really white? Yes, it is really white. It's a beautiful metallic white, which I don't have a lot of metallic whites, like just pure white metallics. I do have one from MAC, which is White Frost, but yeah, I kind of like the Inglot formula a little bit better though. Then I got a matte grey. This is 339. It's this gorgeous mid-tone matte grey. Gorgeous pigment. Just beautiful kind of colours, and that's like such an interesting colour for me, especially nowadays. Grey is not that popular, so I like those colours. And then obviously an acid green, or well, a chartreusey, neon pastel-y kind of, I don't know. Very hard to describe this kind of colour. Gorgeous. So pretty. That would actually be quite cool together, those 3. I love doing that. I love picking out my colour combinations as I'm going. So those are all my Freedom System bits from Inglot. Let me pop my palette away. Okay, and then I did buy some lashes, which I've never used Inglot lashes, and these just, I don't know, they look like a crown and I just like them. These are the, what ones are these ones? These are 82S, is what they're called. So hopefully you'll be able to see. They kind of have little bubbles on the end of like just some little random ones in between. They just look like little crowns. I think they're so pretty. I don't know, I think they're so cute, or like jesters or something like that. I don't know. Very cute. I like them. So I'll work them in somewhere. I've got some very strange lashes anyway, so I like to have weird lashes just in case I need them for anything. Then the next thing I bought, a bit of a weird thing I bought as well actually, is just a pure white matte pigment. And this is the Body Pigment Powder in the shade 35. I'll give it a little swatcheroo. By the way, these kind of pigments and glitters and stuff like that they do, you may feel like they're empty. They're not. They're done by weight. I know a while ago, like a lot of people would have complained about that. They are done by weight, so it's however many grams they say they have. They do have, it's just that just depends on the volume of the product. But you can see there it's very, very stark white. It's matte, so you would probably need to just like press it very evenly over the eye. Looks very questionable when it's on your table. And my trousers are covered in everything. So fun. Oh, and then this next one. Oh, this is a body sparkle, which I have a good few of their body sparkles, and I have one in particular that is just the most glorious colour ever in life, ever. I'll actually get the name of it. So it's shade 66. This is the one that I have already owned for, God, since not Christmas this year, not Christmas last year, but the Christmas before that. It's about 2 years ago I bought it. Oh, it's just so pretty. This is the one I have already. It's the most beautiful, sparkly, fine glitter ever. And it's like this antique gold kind of look to it. So glorious. So this time, I was just like, I'll just buy one or two of them. I didn't want anything too chunky because I don't really use chunky glitters as often. I love these kinds of glitters. And I bought the shade 62, which is like an actual gold. And it's the same kind of fine texture. Just get some on my finger. But it's like just this gorgeous kind of gold. Oh, they're just so pretty once they're actually on the eyes. Especially with a little bit of glitter glue underneath, it makes them like super, almost metal-like. They're just so nice. So beautiful. Okay, and then the last few bits that I bought are all lipsticks. So we're going to start. I have got, well, lip products. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lip products. Yeah, I did stuff. I spent a lot of money. I do have a pro discount for Inglot though. They do offer that, but because it was already sale, I didn't get it, but it made no difference anyway. It'd be the same price regardless. This is one of their, what are these ones? Just says lipstick, slim gel lipstick, sorry. Slim gel lipsticks. They're one of these kinds of ones, and they're like skinny sort of colours. And this is a beautiful pink, soft pink, and this is in the shade 56. And these are quite hydrating as well. Good bit of pigment out of them as well, considering the kind of texture that they are. Very nice and obviously gel-like. But yeah, very, very pretty. I love this kind of texture and I like that kind of colour, especially for summer when I'm doing something like very soft on the eyes or something like that. Nice bit of bronzy skin and then a little pop of colour. Next is just one of their ordinary lipsticks. This is the shade 142. Which one is this one? Oh, it's another pink. It's kind of like very similar kind of colour, but maybe a little bit lighter. It's a bit more bubblegummy, yeah. So it's a little bit cooler toned, where the other one has a little bit more peach in it. Very, very nice. Cream kind of formula as well. The other one's more of a gel, this is more of a cream. Gels are a little bit more, what would be the word? Not translucent, they're like thinner, and cream would be a little bit thicker. This next one is 413. So I'll see if I remember to. I'll write everything down in the box. If not, you guys can be mad at me. This is a beautiful nude, so it's 413. Gorgeous nude shade. But still has like colour in it, you know what I mean? It's still like a peachy nude. Very, very nice. This is a little bit more matte. So yeah, more of a matte finish. Next up we've got shade 122. This one, oh, this one's interesting. Oh yeah, I was very excited about this one. This one is actually a white shimmer. So it's a little bit on the sheerer side. But like, I mean, it's still pigmented. But you could use it over top of things. I actually love this colour on its own. You can probably only see the shine really. I like this colour on my own, on my lips, because my lips are quite pink naturally, that I like this just to kind of, if it makes sense, it makes them look cold, you know, very wintry looking, and I love it. So yeah, I like that. Then this next one, I kind of know which one this is. This is a matte lipstick. This is the shade 435. I think this is a dark colour. So this one is black, because I love me a black, and it's a matte finish as well. Oh no, it's not black, sorry. I lie, it's a purple. I thought I bought a black, I don't know. Maybe I bought one in the other ones, in the liquid lips, but it's a dark purple, very similar to, maybe a little bit deeper than MAC's Instigator, if you know that one. So yeah, that's him. I'm excited to get rid of all the boxes of these and rearrange all my lipsticks to fit them all in. Next up, we've got the HD lip tint in matte. This is the shade 11. What is this? Oh yeah, it's this gorgeous coral. Oh, beautiful coral shade. Their liquid lipsticks are very thin formula. Very pigmented, but a thin formula. Not like some of them can be moussey, some of them can be a bit more creamy. This is like a thin paint sort of formula. Not much smell off them really. Actually, I completely lie. That is so much stronger than the other ones I have. I've got one other one, a really dark one, and ooh, that's definitely fruitier. Wow, and it's really nice though. The next shade that we're going into for the lip tints is the shade 14. See, it's been so long since I've actually gotten these, opened them, and I put them all back kind of in the boxes that I can't really remember any of the colours now. This is a gorgeous like magenta sort of colour, so it's like a pink purple mixed together. Let's give this a swatch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a Carla colour. That is a Carla colour. Oh, I love that colour. Tasty. Does this smell too? Yeah, it's like, it's very interesting smell. Very strong, kind of like berry, but very sweet candy berry. Oh, and this is one that I have already, but I love this colour. So this is the shade 38, and it's the not quite black, but it looks black on, but it's actually purple. So it's definitely deeper than the other one. When you kind of sheer, like put a little bit on and really spread it, you can see the purple. But on the lips, it just looks black, and I love it. It's just so dark, and I love it. It's a nice kind of similar but different sort of look to my MAC Caviar liquid lipstick, because that is my absolute favourite. But this is like the next one. So that is Inglot done. I'm getting all out of breath. Yeah, Inglot is done. I've got one more brand to go that I just recently bought when I was in Portugal, so let's go through those ones. Okay, last brand, and we're going on to Kiko, because Kiko is in the little shopping centre in Portugal where we go, and we always go to the shopping centre, and I always end up going into Kiko and buying at least one thing. But they had a 70% off sale, and it's already cheap, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, let's just keep going and keep buying stuff. And I was kind of like, one for me, one for my mum, one for me, one for my mum. So yeah, I did buy a little bit more than what's here, but I've already given it to my mum, and she's already kind of started using it. Let's start with some of the kind of things you probably won't really see on this channel. So nail polish. This is, I don't really know, Glitter Effect is what it's called. There's no thing on the front of this one. I don't know why. Glitter Effect. This one is the shade 170. And this one has got like, it's like a clear-ish that reflects gold. So hopefully you can see that. Hopefully, anyway. It's like kind of flakies as well, so they're really, really nice, really noticeable once they're actually on. The next one is another one, also Glitter Effect. This is, oh no wait, what was that one? Sorry, wrong number. 001 was the first one, sorry. 170 is also written on this one. This is 002. So this one is a little bit more of like a greeny teal sort of shade. So yeah, just kind of like the general colour of it is the same, it's just that it reflects different shades. But it's very, very, very pretty. And then this next one is the shade, this is just the Metal Fusion Nail Lacquer in the shade 001. A lot of them might have the same numbers, but they're of a different range, if that makes sense. So once you know the range, then you'll know the number, then you have to find the colour. Make sense? Yeah. This is like a gold that's like not gold, if that makes sense. It's like a silvery gold, like a nude gold almost. It's very nice. Let's get a bit closer so you can see the metal. It's very, very nice. Nice, different from a nude. Instead of doing like a nude nail, you could do like a sparkly, very, very natural gold kind of colour. And then this last one is 002. This is also, oh, this is the Sparkle Fusion Nail Lacquer. It's a bit more sparkly. This is a lime green. So yeah, kind of has a little bit of like a gold and a bit of a blue kind of sparkle in it as well. So yeah, the next things that I bought are the Metal Fusion Highlighting Drops. I bought all three, so there's a rose gold, a pink and a gold. The gold I've given to my mum, and I'm not going to find that for you. It's the other one. This one is the shade 101. This one is the pink one, which I think is gorgeous for like, I could wear this now, but like as for like winter and stuff like that. I'll do a little swatch. So it's just there. So it's something you'd kind of add into your foundation or just like dab onto your cheeks if you wanted to. Sorry, I'm looking here because I've got a mirror so I can actually see that I'm swatching in the right spot. So they're lovely and nice thin form. They're not like a chunky glitter, they're just like a shimmer. And then this other one is the rose gold. This is 003. So 002 is the gold one and this is the rose gold. So this one, yeah, I literally only need a drop. I've mixed this with like BB creams and stuff like that, which are very, very nice. So this has actually more colour in it, so that's why I'm kind of using this now while I'm a little bit more tan. And then I'll use the other one more in the winter time. But even mixing my foundation, it doesn't make my foundation darker, it just gives it that gorgeous kind of warm glow off it. Very nice. And then next, very interestingly, they had a couple of different foundations and BB creams and all that kind of jazz. This is the Green Me Hydrating BB Cream in the shade Porcelain 001. It's in this really cool, like, definitely recycled box. It's really nice. What is this? What does it say? What does it claim to do? Let's see. Tinted moisturising cream enriched with aloe extract for a natural finish. I'm sure it probably says more. I think, oh, the lid is like a wood. Oh, it's nice. This is 25 mils as well. So yeah, let's give him a little try. I haven't even opened this yet. I've swatched it in store, but I didn't actually open my own one anyway. Just do a little bit. Oh, I could wear that now. That's not too pale. That's fine. It's nice. It's definitely the kind of formula that I'm very much into right now. It's that like very thin. Still probably see freckles through it, but I'd imagine it sets a little bit, so it might just oxidize just a tad. So I might actually wear this tomorrow. It does have an SPF in it, does it? Does it have an SPF? It does not say. I don't know. I would have SPF on anyway, so I don't really mind. The next one is a foundation. This is the Ocean Feel Fluid Foundation SPF 30, and this one claims, what do you claim to do? Fluid foundation with SPF 30 UVA, UVB protection and seaweed extract radiant finish like a second skin. Use appropriate sunscreen in event of prolonged exposure to the sun, which I would always recommend you do. This is in a gorgeous kind of golden tube. This is also 25 mils and it's also the shade 01. So let's compare the two. They're quite nice and thin. This would have, sorry, I didn't put enough of that out. This would have more, I feel like the other one's a bit more like it kind of moves a little bit easier. This one is slightly richer. From what I can see, that has definitely oxidized. It's definitely gone a bit warmer. This one, I'd say they're probably around the same coverage. I don't think that one is heavier than the other. It's just that it probably applies just differently and maybe looks differently as the day goes on. Then the next thing I got was the Ocean Feel Loose Powder. This says, ultra light fixing face powder gives the skin a smooth, matte look. Contains seaweed extract, do not inhale, close after use. Do not inhale. Why would you inhale? Very nice, gorgeous, quite expensive looking packaging, but it's like plastic, so these are only like €4. So yeah. So this, I'm pretty sure I swatched this in store. I don't think I actually used this. No, I haven't. Stickers aren't even off these things, guys. Oh shite. Well, that was a disaster, wasn't it? I wasn't expecting one of those little net sifters. Oh, it's very fine. Very fine. Not much coverage off that at all. Yeah, definitely not that much coverage. It's very nice just for setting if you want to use a heavier coverage foundation and set it with this kind of powder. Very nice. But it's something you could put on in the morning and then top up later on with something else, or use it to top up later, although it is loose, so I don't know how you would do it traveling with that, but still. Whatever way you want to do it yourself. So this next one is the Ocean Feel Highlighter. This is all over baked highlighter, ideal for use on face and décolleté. I think that's how you say it, yeah. Contains seaweed extract. So this whole Ocean Feel thing is like a seaweed extract kind of thing. Now the packaging on this, I have used this by the way. The packaging on this is glorious. So it comes in a little tissue, sticker and everything. And look at it. It's like so expensive. You can actually see me. Hi. And where are you guys? You guys are right there somewhere. Yeah, somewhere there. Okay, let's just move on. But it's this gorgeous, it's like gold and rose all mixed together, marbleized, beautiful baked sort of formula. Let's give this a little swatch. You can see there it kind of comes out more golden. And that's all you need to see, basically. I have worn this and it's beautiful. It might not do so well in the winter, but in the summer, this is my thing. This is my thing. So that is him. I just love the packaging off that one. I think it's so nice. It looks so much more expensive than it was because it was only like €4. And then we're on the home stretch, the last few bits. My back hurts because I'm sitting forward instead of back into my chair because I don't want to slouch. And I have to take my makeup off and go to bed because I'm up at 7 AM and it is currently 12:20. Awesome. So I bought, they had sheet masks, face masks. So I bought all three that they have just there because they're only like €2. So let's see. I got the Nourishing Face Mask with honey extract. This says single-use gold hydrogel face mask with honey extract, ideal for nourishing the skin, store in the fridge to further enhance the cooling effect. Oh, I never even thought that. Keep away from sources of heat. So honey, notorious for keeping the skin nice and hydrated. My skin's on the drier side, especially being in the sun. It just sounds nice and can't really go wrong. This next one is a hydrating face mask. So that was a nourishing. So that nourishes the skin. So that's really rich and like really, you know, gives you like a little bit more plumpness. It gives you a bit more, just a nice rich feel on the skin. This is a hydrating face mask. So this has got cornflower extract. And it's a holographic blue colour. What's the other one? Gold colour. This is holographic blue. This says single-use blue holographic hydrogel face mask with cornflower extract for a burst of hydration and freshness. Store in the fridge to further enhance the cooling if I keep away from sources of heat, blah blah blah. So that's this one here. I don't know, I've never really used anything with corn flour in it. I like squishing though, is that weird? It's probably weird. I'm probably like mashing it all up now. And then this last one is an anti-fatigue face mask, which I could do it over the weekend. I'm off for 3 days now. Woohoo! Well, I'm in work tomorrow, but I'm off for 3 days after that. Woohoo! This has got green tea extract, and this has got visible tea leaves. Ooh, very nice. Looks like this. This says single-use anti-fatigue hydrogel face mask with green tea extract, contains real tea leaves, store in the fridge further and blah 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 blah. Keep away from sources of heat. Blah. Yeah. So that will really perk up your skin, give you a real fresh look to your skin, brighten up your skin a little bit as well. Yes, I'm very excited about all these. And breathe, and we're done, and that's it. It's over. Oh my god, my back hurts so much right now. I'm getting old. I'm 25, but I feel like I'm about 90 years old. Oh my god. Okay, that is it. That is all for my haul. Yeah, if you enjoyed all this, I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed all the money I've spent over the last few months, because it's hurt. It has hurt me a lot. It hasn't. I'm enjoying it. I like spending the money. I earn my money. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys things that I have bought recently, what I'm kind of going to be using soon or in the future, the far future, near future, whenever. Never expect me to upload anything straight away, because it just won't happen. I'm just going to let you know now. I'm going to save you the disappointment. If I say I'm going to do something, you know, I will get there. I just don't know when. It depends on how my schedule goes. And yeah, so that's kind of it for this haul. If you do love any of these products, or you want to know any more detail about any of these products and prices or anything like that, I can kind of maybe try and figure it out for you. You want to see things in particular, let me know. I want to know what you want to see in videos, and I can fit them somewhere into a schedule at some point in my lifetime and your lifetime. And yeah, let me know all of that down in the comments. Also give the video a big thumbs up down below, because you like me, hopefully, maybe, yes, no, yes, maybe. If you do, give me a big thumbs up, let me know. And also hit subscribe down below if you want to see more haul videos, if you want to see more makeup tutorials, if you want to see all this stuff in action, I will have it for you. And if you want to see some Lush videos, some random videos, me rambling like I am right now, and then complaining about me rambling like I normally do, like I am right now, yeah, whatever, then hit subscribe down below and join this. That's not good advertisement. I wouldn't join this. Join this. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video, guys.